just got your tubes tied without even talking to me about it. Why would you do that?
I mean, we already have, like, we have children, like, technically they're not
Those not my biological kids.
I know they're not yours, but, like, you're a great father figure.
I can be a great father, but I want to be a great father to my own actual child. My biological child. I want an actual child of my own that I can say that is really my own.
I mean, that's valid. The decision has been made.
What you mean the decision has been made? Why wouldn't you talk to me about it first? Why would you just up and do it?
I don't even have a ring on my finger, so it's just like, what's the point of?
You don't got a ring on your finger, but you in this house though.
Okay, and?
What you mean? What's going on?
I mean, it's just
yes, I could be a great father, but what's going on?
A rash decision, but the decision is final, and I feel good with what I did. Like, don't make me feel bad or try to.
But why wouldn't you talk to your? Why wouldn't you talk to the person you're supposed to be spending your life with?
I mean, it was just
about a situation that permanent.
I mean, I've been talking to like family members, and I already have children. I know I don't want to have any more.
But I don't have a child, so you.
Let's talk about it. Let's get into this one. So right off the rip, I'm going to say that she has the right to be able to decide if she wants to continue to have children or not. That is well within her right. But one of the things that I always talk about, and one of the probably the second or third word that my children learned was the word consequences. That there are consequences for your actions. And you cannot expect people to just go along with your actions simply because you made them. In this instance, when she mentions that there's no ring on it, as if a ring would have actually made a difference. If two people have communicated to one another that they want to spend the rest of their lives together, a ring doesn't mean a damn thing. All that means is that you put a legal contract on it so that if you ever break up, then the government can step in and decide on financial aspects of the relationship. A ring has absolutely nothing to do with commitment. A ring is just for finances. That's it. Just finances. Now, the problem in this whole situation is whether or not they communicated with one another enough in the very beginning to decide whether or not they wanted to have children or additional children. And I personally know how this affects a relationship, but also can change within a relationship. Personally, myself, when I engaged upon relationships, I would inform the person right off the bat that, hey, look, when my son was born, I had a vasectomy right after. I'm not having any more children. There will be no more children coming from me. So if you don't already have your kids, then I'm not the guy for you. And there have been those who have engaged in a relationship with me, and then 6-7 months later, oh, I want to have a child. I want to have a child. I think we get together, we stay together. I want to have a child. And summarily, I ended that relationship, to which in the other part 3-4 of this video, the gentleman does exactly that. He says that I'm out of here. This is not going to work. And also, this is mostly a thing of trust and communication. I don't know if she felt that way before getting involved in a relationship and then moving in together and her introducing him to her children and thinking that because he's such a great stepfather that he's going to be okay with not having any biological children of his own. No, who are you to make that decision for that man? That since he stepped up as a stepdad, that you now expect him to just accept that role and that role only. You see, she wants to say you didn't put a ring on it, but then tell him that, oh, but you stepped up and you're a great stepdad, so I think that should be good. You are not the ruler of him, nor is he the ruler of you. So you go and make your own decisions. Why is there a problem with him making his own decision as well? I think he's well within his right to leave that relationship, to which I did, and I think he should as well. And she is well within her right to accept the consequences of her actions. And the fact that she was willing to go have this conversation with other people instead of having that conversation with him just shows that really she was concerned about what she wanted and not what he wanted. And that does not make a great life partner. So he should leave her alone. But in the future, this young lady should be upfront and tell people, I have no intentions of having any more children. So if you want to be with me, the only father you will be is a stepfather to the children I already have. And as I've said before, there's no benefit in being a stepfather. That's why I would never, ever, ever engage with a woman who still has young kids. Them jokers got to be grown and out and on their own, because raising somebody else's kids is rare that there is a benefit to it. It's rare. Not that it's impossible, but it's rare. So, hey, it goes how it goes. But what do you guys think? Remember, always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.